Today on ELN Morning.
Under construction, we take you on a walking tour of what will be Elon's Innovation Quad.
Right down the road, hear the story of a family-owned pumpkin patch.
And Light the Lights. 42nd Street opens this weekend. A cast member joins us on the couch.
Today, October 28th, 2021.
This is ELN Morning. Good morning, I'm Maeve Ashbrook.
And I'm Naomi Washington. Thanks for waking up with us. By this time next fall, construction on the Innovation Quad is set to be complete. Our Ashlyn DeLoey put on her hard hat to walk through the current construction site to see what's going on.
From sunrise to sunset, nearly 100 people work on the construction site between McMichael and Sankey, a space that will eventually become Elon's Innovation Quad.
You're mixing different majors together for a new outcome, so hoping that it will encourage intellectual collisions of people, whether they're faculty, staff, or students.
This makes 16 years of university architect Brad Moore shaping Elon's campus. He says in that time he has watched the university almost triple in size. His most recent project, the Innovation Quad, will be home to Elon's engineering program and Department of Physics. The two-story Founders Hall will house workshops, design labs, and student engagement spaces, while the second building, IQ2, is a three-story space featuring faculty offices, research labs, and classrooms.
It's really designed for students to sit and gather, either individually to work on projects or as a group. You can imagine a faculty member or a student giving a presentation with an audience sitting there.
Across the globe, companies can't get their hands on construction materials due to pandemic-related supply chain disruptions. But that wasn't a problem for Moore.
We purchased those ahead of time before that curve. And so we were able to get them at not only at a decent price, but we were able to get them in a timely manner so it didn't impact our schedule.
Moore says the building fosters a sense of innovation and provides opportunities for interactive teaching by its design.
We're going to leave a lot of the engineering components exposed, so this X bracing will remain visible that's on purpose.
Ashlyn DeLoey, ELN Morning.
Both of the Innovation Quad buildings are set to be complete by summer 2022.
Tonight, the Black Student Union is hosting a panel with Elon Campus Police and Town of Elon Police. The goal? To bridge the gap between students and local police officers. Elon Jr. and coordinator of the event, Naya Britt, says forming these relationships is important.
There hasn't been that good relationship, especially with Black students. So regardless of them saying we're here to protect you, the idea that police are here to protect you, as a Black student, it is difficult sometimes to trust and go to them. So I feel like this event is the chance for the police to come to them rather than us going to them. Yeah.
The panel is open to all students and will start at 6:30 p.m. in La Rose Commons in the historic neighborhood.
After a year of limited options for in-person volunteering, service is back for those who need it most. This week is Service Week, and our Chloe Franklin reports on how students and alumni are volunteering on and off campus.
We decided to come into their homes and places of work and stuff like that, and I feel like we should give back while we're here.
Elon Jr. Chandler McKelvey has always had a passion for service. Since her freshman year, she's taken notice of the community around her and now works as a lead service ambassador in the Kernodle Center for Civic Life.
Service is selfish but also selfless.
Students volunteered at the Fall Festival at the Boys and Girls Club in Burlington, which serves as an after-school program and summer camp for Alamance County students. McKelvey says she sees these moments as opportunities to be a mentor.
I know that even though I'm only spending a couple of hours there, I'm having some sort of impact on these kids' lives.
Elon alum Tara Nagar has been volunteering at Burlington's Boys and Girls Club for over 10 years and says her mindset has changed since she first started.
I went in thinking that I was going to make this big impact on the children, and as I've been here, as long as I have, the impact that they have on me is even greater.
Burlington's Boys and Girls Club would support nearly 150 students each day before the pandemic. While their numbers now are lower, Nagar says it continues to serve as a safe space for the children.
Those volunteers who come on a consistent basis, those kids run up to them and, run into their arms, want to hug them. And then when they're not here, they ask oh, when are they coming back?
McKelvey hopes that students will come out of Service Week with a better appreciation for the surrounding community and serving others. Chloe Franklin, ELN Morning.
There's 2 events left for those who want to participate through the Burlington Housing Authority tomorrow afternoon or Sunday on campus at Loy Farm. For details and registration, visit the Phoenix Serve website.
And coming up, one of the cast members of 42nd Street gives us a preview of opening weekend.
And still to come, your Phoenix 5-day rain expected tonight and overnight, but will it dry out for Halloween weekend? It's all ahead.
Welcome to the Carolina Renaissance Festival. Huzzah!
There's magic and merriment,
endless entertainment,
and delicious food.
The Renaissance Festival is something we come back to every year. We have a great time with our family.
The costumes, the festivities, the food, just the environment for the family is really great.
And the shopping is wonderful.
I think we'll come again and again, and next time we'll bring more family and more friends with us.
Print your tickets online at renfestinfo.com or purchase at Harris Teeter stores region-wide.
Joining us now live under the Oaks with your Halloween weekend forecast is our Baylor Rodman.
Baylor, good morning to you.
Well, Maeve, Naomi, good morning to you. It's 54 degrees out here under the Oaks. 7:36 was our sunrise this morning, and it was a beautiful one if you were able to catch it. This afternoon, though, we can expect rain to move into the area, and that's going to continue to develop overnight into tomorrow morning. Your high today is 67, and your low is 57. As we move into our Phoenix 5-day forecast, tomorrow, our high there is 66, our low is 48. We're hoping that those showers will end by midday. As we move into the weekend, there's going to be times of sun and clouds on Saturday with highs in the low 60s and lows in the mid 40s. For Sunday, Halloween, the big day, I got great news. It's more sun than clouds. Your high is going to be 67, your low of 43. It's really going to be just a beautiful fall day if we're out there trick-or-treating or if you're doing some other festivities on campus. Monday is going to be our power day of the 5-day. Abundant sunshine, high of 68, lows in the low 40s. That North Carolina blue sky is coming out for sure. It's going to be a great day to enjoy. And then Tuesday as well, we got a high there of 69 and a low of 46. Times of sun and clouds. We're looking at about a 7% chance of rain, so nothing I'm super concerned about at this point, but of course we'll let you know on Monday. That's your Phoenix 5-day. Enjoy your Halloween weekend. Stay safe and enjoy the fall weather. Maeve, Naomi.
Baylor Rodman live under the Oaks this morning. Thank you so much. And tomorrow is opening night of this year's fall musical 42nd Street in McCrary Theater.
Here to give us a preview before the curtain goes up is senior and cast member Weston LaCrone. Weston, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So we were talking earlier and you said that Elon has deconstructed 42nd Street. What should the audience expect when they see this musical?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's definitely your 42nd Street is traditionally your typical, big Broadway golden age musical, and we've kind of scaled it back a little bit to really focus on highlighting the ensemble and how we can all really come together to create this piece, because I think a lot of times, there's a lot of focus on those bigger individual roles, but especially since this is our first show really back from the pandemic, it's sort of a testament to what we can do when we all come together as a community to create theater. So
yeah, what does it mean to you to get to be back performing live in the theater?
Yeah, it's pretty special. It feels a little weird. I think we're all a little bit out of practice when it comes to performing live again. We got to have our first live audience earlier in the fall with Collage, which was a little bit of a smaller performance, but this is going to be our first sort of big scale back in the theater with smiling faces in the audience. So that's really exciting, and I think we're just all like really excited to have those live members there tonight or tomorrow night.
Yeah, and would you tell us a little bit about what the show is about and then what your role is specifically?
Yeah, so it's about a girl who sort of steps off the bus from Pennsylvania and is thrown into her first Broadway show, and then everything that ensues after that. And I play Julian Marsh. She's like the director of the show.
Yeah, well, Weston, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, tickets to 42nd Street are available on elon.universitytickets.com. They're $15 or free with your Phoenix card. Performances run tomorrow through Sunday and next Thursday through Saturday.
One local business is making their profit from pumpkins. ELN Morning returns in 60 seconds.
Hi. You think you're probably sober?
Yeah.
But you're thinking about taking the back roads home, just in case. If you're probably sober, then why would you do that? Good choice.
Probably okay isn't okay. If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
That's a full glass of wine. I'll be chatting you later.
If you're looking to pick out a pumpkin this season, I visited a patch close to campus that can help just in time for Halloween, and their business is just beginning.
Over 20,000 pumpkins were harvested for the fall season at Sophia's Pumpkin Patch, a family-run business just 8 minutes down the road. It opened last fall during the peak of the pandemic, and the owner, Alex Fogelman, says he never expected the success it's seen so far.
It's one of the things that if I'd have known it would have gone over this well, I'd have been doing it a long time ago.
He says he does it all for his 18-month-old daughter. She's the reason Fogelman started the business, and the profits from the pumpkin sales go toward her future education.
It kind of gives us a better sense of pride being out here doing this when it's actually coming from our farm, and the family's helping out and everybody's kind of contributing their little piece into everything.
Starting the week after Thanksgiving, the family business will switch from selling pumpkins to Christmas trees.
Kind of giving people a different option than going to Lowe's or Home Depot and purchasing something that, you're making a corporation, profit, but, we live here, we work here, we spend our money here, and that's what we want to provide for the community, a place where you can support us so we can support you and, we can support our neighbors.
Fogelman hopes that in the future they can open their farm up year-round for tours and events to contribute to tourism in Alamance County. Naomi Washington, ELN Morning.
For more details and hours for Sophia's Pumpkin Patch, visit our website, elonnewsnetwork.com.
And Naomi, before we go, I have to ask, what are you dressing up as for Halloween?
Okay, so my Halloween costume was very last minute. I'm going to be an angel this year. I got the white angel wings, and I'm just going to do that. What are you going to be for Halloween?
I am going as the Bachelorette. So, it's the ABC show, so I'm going to get some roses to hand out to maybe some eligible suitors on Halloween. We'll see.
Yeah, we looked at some national trends of what people all over the country are going to be for Halloween this year, probably.
Unfortunately, they're not our costumes. One of them is costumes from the really popular Netflix series Squid Game. It's one of the top shows in the world right now.
Yeah, so I actually have been binge watching Squid Game with my mom lately. We've been on Netflix party every night watching it. I wouldn't particularly dress up as one of the Squid Game characters, but it's a very popular show on Netflix right now.
Another one is Olivia Rodrigo, very popular singer. She's had a lot of #1 hits. It's another one we saw, again, just like she said with Squid Game. Not sure if I would dress up as her, but I'm sure we'll see a ton around Elon. Yeah. And that's all the news we have for you today. Thank you so much for joining us.
For all the news you need to know we're not on the air, visit our website, elonnewsnetwork.com.
And keep up with us on social media at Elon News Network.
Have a safe and happy Halloween weekend, Elon.